It's an enormous pleasure for me to introduce to you the 162nd series of Royal Institution Christmas lectures that have been given in this lecture theatre. And during this year, since the last series, we have, in the Royal Institution, celebrated the 200th birthday of what I believe, and many other people believe, to have been the greatest experimental scientist who ever lived, Michael Faraday. So I think it's also worth saying this afternoon that not only was he a great scientist, but he was also the originator of these Christmas lectures, which he started in 1826 and which he himself gave no fewer than 19 times. And I thought I would read to you very quickly what he said at the beginning of one of those series of lectures when he stood here, and I believe it was in 1854. And he said the following: "Let us consider for a little while how wonderfully we stand upon the world. Here it is that we are born and bred and live. And yet we view these things with an almost entire absence of wonder to ourselves respecting the way in which all this happens." Now, that was the reason for the Christmas lectures in Faraday's mind. It was to awaken wonder. And we're going to take up that theme again this year because Dr. Richard Dawkins, the reader in zoology from Oxford University, is going to tell us how you and I stand upon this world and how that all comes to happen. Because he's going to explain to us how living creatures, many kinds of living creatures, including you and I, have evolved on the surface of the earth. We are very happy once again at the Royal Institution to acknowledge the help that we have had in preparing these lectures from Shell UK and Shell International, who have given us valuable sponsorship. And I would also like to take the opportunity to say that we are organising again a competition this year based on the content of the lectures. So if you would like to participate in the competition, you will find the address to send your entries to displayed at the end of the lecture. Now, it only remains for me to introduce to you Dr. Richard Dawkins, who is going to give the 1991 Christmas lectures of the Royal Institution on waking up in the universe.